Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to Joe's Declassified School Survival Guide. Yes, I've officially made it back to school season. Do not judge me. I'm like so ready with school. I love back to school videos. I love back to school shopping. I just love school in general. Every week, like around Sunday or Thursday, around that time, I will post one back to school video until September 8th, which will be a 9-week period of 9 back to school videos for this year. And I'm so excited, I can't even. Today I'm going to be doing vegan back to school after school snacks. As you can tell, I'm kind of trying to be vegan, but like failed. But these are some fast, easy after school snacks because I'm always hungry. But anyways, let's get on to the video. Let's go. So for apple crisp in a mug, you need an apple, a mug, cinnamon, sugar, butter, and oats. So cut up your apple and put it into a bowl. Add 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, and stir. So that way all the apples get a lot of sugar covered around them. Next, add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And stir again. And pack it down at the bottom of a microwave-safe mug. And don't worry if you put too much because it's going to shrink when you put it in the microwave. So to put that aside, take the same bowl you used to mix and put 2 tablespoons of whole grain oats, one-half tablespoon of sugar, and 1/2 tablespoon of vegetable spread. And crumble it up to make it into a granola-like texture. And place it on top of your apple mixture. Put it in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, but 1 minute worked for me, so check if it's done. Add some coconut whipped cream on top and enjoy. For the apples and almond butter, you will need almond milk, almond butter, and the other half of an apple you used. So basically what you do is pour the almond milk inside of the almond butter container when it's almost empty, as you can see here, and shake it up so that way the almond butter and the almond milk become one creamy, smooth texture. And stir it if it's not working, if you're shaking it. Pour it into a bowl and serve with some apples. For the smoothie, you'll need substitute milk or almond milk, bananas, and strawberries. Frozen or fresh is good. So for the smoothie, you just put all your ingredients in the blender and blending away. For your acai bowl, take the smoothie you just made and put it into a bowl. Add granola, but I didn't have any, so I put honey bunches of oats on top and some strawberries. It's yummy and it's affordable with the things you already used. For pizza toast, you will need bread, marinara sauce or pizza sauce, and vegan cheese. I didn't have any vegan cheese, so regular cheese will have to do. Spread your pizza sauce along your bread or your bagel. It does depend on which one you want. Then add your vegan cheese on your pizza toast. Again, I didn't have any vegan cheese, so regular cheese will have to do. But if you aren't a vegan, if you're wondering what kind of cheese I used Swiss cheese. Then when you're done, put it in the oven for a few minutes to see just if your cheese is melted. But I put mine in the microwave on 10-minute intervals in and out to see if it was done. Next, for the brownie in the mug, you'll need applesauce, baking cocoa, baking powder, pumpkin puree, sugar, chocolate chips, and flour. So put 4 tablespoons of flour into a bowl. Then 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin puree and 2 teaspoons of applesauce as well. And stir. Then add 4 tablespoons of non-milk, coconut, soy, or almond milk will do.
then 1 tablespoon of chocolate, and as many chocolate chips as you would like. Now transfer your brownie batter into a microwave safe mug because that's safe, and put it in the microwave for a minute and it should be done, fluffy, and delicious. For the spinach quesadilla, you will need tortillas, vegan cheese, bell peppers, and spinach. So cut up your spinach so that it's bite-sized pieces, and you can use kitchen scissors because that's the easier way. Also, cut up your bell peppers to put it inside your quesadilla. If you don't like bell peppers, that's fine. If you don't like onions, that's fine too. You can add whatever kind of vegetables you want to your quesadilla. When I was done chopping, put your tortilla on the stove, add your vegetables, and enjoy. For the rice cakes, you will need yogurt, granola, and low-sodium rice cakes. So it's really straightforward by putting yogurt on top of the rice cakes for a filling and low-carb breakfast. And don't waste that leftover yogurt. Put extra granola on top of your yogurt for another good breakfast. So this recipe was hard for me and it was a hit or miss, but just pay attention and you'll get it. So put 1 cup of soaked peanuts in a blender. 1/2 cup of garbanzo beans. 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. And as much lemon juice as you prefer. And any kind of seasoning. I used onion powder. Now blend until smooth. Now in a pan on a high heat, wilt down your spinach with a little bit of olive oil and drain out the liquids as it melts down. So add your liquids to the spinach, and as you can see, mine was a little bit chunkier than I thought it would come out, so make sure you don't mistake this part. Stir it until thick on low heat. So when it cools off, put it in a blender with a little bit of water so that way it's smooth, thick texture. Blend it until smooth and make sure you kind of eyeball it to see if it's done or not, because depending on your blender, it will take a different amount of time. Pour it in a bowl and serve. Guys, so much for watching my 10 easy vegan snacks. Hopefully you enjoyed it because it took a lot of hard work to make that. Hit the like button if you enjoy watching these kind of videos because I love making these kind of videos, to be honest. The next video is going to be a vlog, so stay tuned, and that's all I have to say. Have a wonderful week, and if you do end up making these, tag me on your picture so that way I will like it and spam your account. Anyways, have a wonderful week and bye!
That's it, Brad? Yes.